This is the Afternoon Buzz Rewind Podcast. I'm your host, Johnny Thrash. Join me for the Afternoon Buzz weekdays from 2 to 7, only on Real Rock Radio, 106.3 The Buzz.
What's your rewind?
Joe Elliott of Def Leppard has given some thought to the songs he'd like to play at his funeral. I mean, a lot of people have. I know it certainly crosses my mind from time to time. But he talked about that on Kylie Olsen's podcast, Music and Me. He said he wanted Anthem by the sensational Alex Harvey Band. I'll have to check that out. I haven't heard that before. He also wants All the Young Dudes by Mott the Hoople and probably Rest in Peace by Mott the Hoople. He said it's an obvious choice, but it's a great song. But he said he might even record his own cover of that song and play his own funeral. He was kind of joking about that. But he did say that he'll probably throw in some ironic song that'll make the people that are sniffling burst into laughter, make it not entirely a somber affair. You can read that full story at 1063thebuzz.com.
Another Nonsense Minute, brought to you by 1063 The Buzz.
Hey, ladies, having a hard time attracting a man? It could be your lips. Everyone knows guys like women with weird lips.
Oh, yeah, weird lips.
Come see Dr. Avram Rosenbaum.
Hi.
The Lip Man.
That's me.
Dr. Rosenbaum can surgically mess up your lips in all the latest styles. The sexy goat mouth, the duck face, the anteater, the large-mouthed bass, the scale worm, and the latest lip improvements for you skinny girls. Ask about the Beaker, the Dyson, the Shop Vac. Let the Lip Man give you the weird lips you deserve. And sit back as all the men come to meet you and your effed up lips.
Hey, my name is Travis. You want to get out of here? Come see me, Dr. Avram Rosenbaum. I'll mess up your lips, you'll get a husband, no problem. Soon.
Former Slipknot bassist Paul Gray would have turned 46 years old yesterday, and Corey Taylor paid tribute to him by posting a piano solo on Instagram with the caption, "Happy birthday, number 2." Of course, number 2 referring to the number that was assigned to him as one of the original members of Slipknot. Here's a little bit of the piece that he posted. You can hear more of the piece on our free mobile app or at 1063thebuzz.com. Man, it seems like every other day you're hearing about some company leaking our information. I mean, it happens so much it's hard to keep up anymore, so I have a little something to help you out. If you've shopped at any of these 7 spots in the last 18 months, your credit info might be vulnerable. Saks Fifth Avenue announced this week that up to 5 million credit card numbers may have been stolen. Panera Bread also confirmed this week that a flaw in their website may have left 37 million people's information open to hackers. Whole Foods. Now, if you only bought groceries, you don't have anything to worry about. But last summer, they said the payment system used in their in-store cafes got hacked. Forever 21. If you shopped there between March and October of last year, you could have been hacked. Kmart. They confirmed last June that customers' credit card info had been stolen. Sonic, I remember this one very well. 5 million credit card numbers might have been stolen last year across more than 3,600 locations. That one, of course, very common here. A lot of us eat Sonic. Also, another one real common around here, GameStop. Someone stole names, addresses, and credit card numbers from customers who shopped there between August 2016 and February 2017. And I'm going back to cash, man. Sheesh.
1063 The Buzz presents Nonsense Minute. It's always iffy at Iffy Lube.
Iffy Lube. Iffy Lube.
Did we put enough oil in your car? Who knows?
Iffy Lube.
Tire rotation just $17.99 and $5 off for every wheel we forget to put back on.
Uh-oh.
Where does this filter thing go? Beats me. Not there.
Iffy Lube.
You gotta have the right viscosity oil for the season, and we're pretty sure we picked the one you need.
Hello, Iffy Lube? Maybe.
Recommended oil changes every 3,000 miles. But who knows? 10,000 might be fine.
I keep hearing a knock.
Who's there?
We'll put oil in every hole just to be sure.
Iffy Lube.
Our technicians are not trained in any way, saving you money. How does this lift thing work? Not like that. Whoops, we just charged your credit card $5,000. Let me see if I can get a hold of the boss.
Iffy Lube.
Iffy Lube. Because you don't know.
You know, Buzzhead, I have never been this confident about the one and only correct answer to a question. You see, a new survey asked people, how many times do you wear a pair of underwear before you wash them? Personally, I would think they all said once, but that didn't happen. Apparently, 31% of men and 10% of women wear their underwear 2 times or more before they wash them. And 3% turn their underwear inside out before they wear them the second time. I'm not sure if that makes it better or worse. Oh, wait, there's more, though. 26% of women wear a bra at least 5 times before they wash it, and 6% wear it at least 10 times. And 31% of people wear their gym clothes at least 3 times before they wash them. Man, there's a bunch of nasty asses out there.
1063 The Buzz presents Nonsense Minute.
I'm a woman now, more or less.
Snip, the new fragrance from Caitlyn Jenner. Snip. For the woman of today, who was a man yesterday. Snip. A fragrance as stunning as you and your daughters and Brody.
Snip.
Snip. It's a fragrance and an aftershave and lube.
Snip.
Get snipped.
Also try Stash.
Stash.
Caitlyn Jenner's beard concealer. And Tuck. Caitlyn Jenner's duct tape.
Linkin Park have more than 200 of their instruments being sold to benefit Music for Relief on Reverb. Of course, Music for Relief is Linkin Park's foundation. It provides aid to people in communities that are affected by natural disasters. Reverb says that the instruments have been retired from regular use in the studio and on the road by Linkin Park over their more than 15-year career. Among the items being offered for sale, there's an Open Labs Nico XXL Gen 5 DAW keyboard workstation that was built specifically for Linkin Park. There's also the Moog Etherwave Plus theremin that Mike Shinoda used during live shows in 2010, including during a performance at that year's MTV Music Awards. Hey, the stuff ain't cheap, but it's all for a good cause. Go to reverb.com to take it all in. You know, I've lost plenty of phone chargers, but at least I've never got one lost where this guy did. A man in his 60s in China had some major itchiness going on inside his junk last week, and he tried to scratch it by taking his phone charging cable and snaking it up into his urethra. Obviously, right? Well, it got stuck and tangled around his bladder. He went to the hospital, and doctors were actually able to safely remove it. They used lasers to undo the knot, and then they pulled out the entire cord. Ow, that hurts just talking about it. Well, when they asked the guy if he sterilized it before he inserted it, he told them that he had run it underwater anyway. But anyway, in spite of everything, he's going to recover completely, and he says he learned his lesson. Note to self, never shove a phone charging cord up your penis for any reason whatsoever. Lately, Billy Corgan's made some comments that led people to believe that he's a big-time Trump supporter, but he cleared everything up in a new interview with the New York Times. He says he has an open view with no political allegiances. In fact, he hasn't voted since '92 when he threw Bill Clinton a vote, but since then he's grown ever more alienated from the, quote, establishment. He says he's a free market libertarian capitalist, said he's not anti-anything except establishment. He finds institutions and systems suspicious. Well, the writer brought up the fact that he'd used various phrases that are commonplace with conservatives like fake news, Maoists, and left-leaning groupthink, but he said he's not going to be defined by other people's version of the shadow world. He's not going to sit there and hold himself up as Mr. Pure, nor has he ever. He says he's not a virtue signaler, he has no agenda, and he's not a politician. And hey, not to get all political on you, but I'm pretty much right there with him.
Another Nonsense Minute, brought to you by 1063 The Buzz.
He once put his junk in a vacuum hose. Indians call him dances with hamsters. He belongs to every porn site. He is the horniest man in the world. I don't always watch porn. But when I do, it's Tres X.
Apparently, some researchers at MIT have invented a new device that has the ability to read your thoughts and send them to a computer. So yeah, everything in your inner monologue would suddenly become your outer monologue. Right now, the device is just a prototype, and there's no word on when they could take the technology mainstream. But let's hope it takes a long time, because I'm pretty sure if anyone could see all the thoughts that roll through my head every day, I'd get thrown into prison, an asylum, or both. So yeah, maybe pump the brakes there, science. Hey, thanks for checking out the Afternoon Buzz Rewind podcast. Join me, Johnny Thrash, for the Afternoon Buzz, weekdays from 2 to 7 on Real Rock Radio, 106.3 The Buzz.